Okay, here I am creating a structure for VBAP page. Okay, st4 structure for VBAP, and here I am taking VBLN types, VBLN underscore VA, and postner type postner only, matter type matter, KWMENZ types KWMENZ only, and NETWR types NETWR. Okay, KWMENZ is not available, so I have to go for table level S11. Go to VBAP table, so VBAP table, click on display button, Control F for searching, KWMENZ. So what is the data element for KWMENZ? KWMENZ only. So okay, I have taken mistake here. KWMENZ. Okay, so the quantity and currency fields are coming here. Okay, quantity and currency fields are coming here. So whenever you are taking the quantity or currency field in the table level or structure level, then we have to provide a reference table and reference field name here. Here quantity is coming and the currency is coming. For these two data types only, we have to give reference table and reference field. Okay, and here uh, for currency field, TCURC is the table name is there. This is the standard table name, and the uh, WAERS. This is the field and reference field and reference table and reference field here. Okay, so if we have any table, okay, you can take that table only, no problem. This is not mandatory thing. Okay, you have to take this one only. That is, I don't tell like that. Okay, so if you have any doubt, this is the table, VBAP table, right? Just go to the currency and quantity fields here. Okay, so what is the KWMENZ here? VBAP VRKME. You can take this one also, no problem. Okay, so for this one, VBAP, and the field name is VRKME. Just copy that one and place here. Okay, and for NETWR also, just check for NETWR. Okay, NETWR is coming here. The reference table name is VBAP and field name is WAERK. Okay, so in place of TCRC, I can take VBAP also. Okay, you can take any table, but reference table and reference field we have to take here. You already know this concept. Okay, now I'm saving this one and activating this one. ZST VBAP NETWR. Okay, combination reference table or field WAERS does not exist. Okay, fine. So for NETWR, I am taking the reference field as WAERS, right? But that is not available. Okay, but here WAERK is there. Okay, WAERK for NETWR, the VBAP table, the reference currency or quantity tab for NETWR field VBAP WAERK is there, but I have taken WAERS. So it is throwing something error. Okay, WAERK. Now save it, check it. There is no problem. Warnings are coming, no problem. Enhancement category. Okay, click on activate button. Click on S button. Warnings are coming, no problem. Okay, so this is the structure. Okay, I will copy this one and I will go to the function module, and here I will paste that one. Okay, click on enter button. Okay, so structure for VBAP is coming here. This is the structure name, and here like table of that is not required because I am taking the tables tab only. Okay, tables tab only means automatically it will consider as internal table only, not required to pass type table of like that. Okay, and here like we have to mention. If I take type, then what will happen? Let us see here. Okay, so it is showing something tables parameter are absolute. Okay, so here it is coming like that. Some Okay, so here flat types may only be referenced using like for the table parameters. Okay, so if you want to declare any internal table in the function module concept only, okay, in the function module concept only and not in all concepts. Okay, here we have to take like only. Okay, so internal table name like structure name. Okay, now come to the source code. Okay, so here automatically et underscore vbap is coming, structure ZST vbap. Now save it, check it, activate it. Okay, now I will come to the program. This is a program. So I have changed something structure in the function module level, so it won't work here. Okay, I will remove this one and I will call the function module once again. Okay, the function module name is this one. Okay, and here p underscore vbln. Okay, p underscore vbln, and uncomment this one. And here work area wa underscore so, and here the table name I am passing like it vbap. Okay, it vbap. I am not displaying the internal table data, just I am fetching the data, that's it. Okay, I am just fetching the data. Display errors. No component exists with the name of KWMENZ.
Spelling mistake.
Thank you.
Yeah, IT underscore VBA.
Thank you. Okay, now I am activating this one. Okay, now I will keep the breakpoint here. Okay, now execute this one. Okay, I'm giving something input variable here. Click on execute button. Okay, so I'm going inside of the function module. Click on F5 button. Okay, what is the input value? IV underscore VBLN. So something value I'm getting here, and work area VBAK. Okay, and internal table ET VBAK. Click on F5 button. Okay. Okay, so if I double click on IT VBAP, automatically one work area and one internal table both are coming here. Okay, means so by default, okay, by default, with header concept is applying here. Okay, by default with header concept, internal table name and work area name both are same here. Okay, some bracket is coming. This is the internal table, and here something hash symbol is coming. This is the header data. Okay, now click on F5 button. Okay, double click on this one, only one record is coming because in the table level for this 4916 only one record is available. Okay, if you have any doubt then cross check with table level. This is the table and here 4969 I have to pass. Okay, 4969 contain only one item. Okay, only one item. So it is coming only one record. If I take 4970, okay, then what? How it will come? Four records are available. Four items are available for this one. Okay, so let us see. I will give the 4970. Then how the values will come? We will check. Okay, as of now only one record is coming. Now click on F5 button. Okay, so if you double click on this ITVBAP, you can get the data here. One record is coming. Okay, same record is coming. Now I am executing total program. So here I am giving 4970. Okay, 4970 I am giving. Click on execute button. Click on F5 button. So if you double click in the internal table, you can see 4 records are coming because in the table level 4 items are there for the single order. Okay, 4 items are coming. Okay, so this is the exact data. Now click on F5 button. This is for displaying. Click on F8 button, no problem. Okay, see here, I am not displaying the item table information. I am displaying only header information. That is why only one record was coming there. Okay, this is the tables tab. Okay, tables tab. Okay, for example, so in the ITVB AP, okay, in ITVB AP, I am not getting any data. Okay, I am not getting any data. Then how can I get to know? Okay, how can I get to know? I don't know exactly, right? So in the function module, there is a I am calling the function module here. Okay, I am calling the function module here. So each and every time I can't go to the debugging, I can't check the values in the debugging. Okay, and the end user don't know how the values are coming here. Okay, now what I will do, if the data is not available in this ITVB AP, then I have to show one message. Okay, so data is not available. Please provide a correct input parameter. Okay, so for that one I will take one thing here. If et underscore VB AP is not initial, okay, if I am taking here, if condition, okay, this internal table is empty. Initial means empty, nothing is there. Okay, if the above internal, if this ETVBAP is initial, is empty, then I have to raise one exceptions. Raise no data. Okay, raise no data. Here exceptions button is there. Okay, exceptions button is there. Just click on that button. Here no data I am taking. Okay, data is not available. Okay, so what I'm doing here, if the internal table does not contain any data, okay, if the internal table does not contain any data, then I have to raise one exception here. Okay, that is exception. What is the exception name here? No data, right? So for that one, I'm giving here no data. Okay, that message has to come. Okay, now activate this one. Okay, come to the program level once again, and here, so I am adding exceptions, means I am changing something structure in the function module level, so it won't work here, it will go to down. Okay, now once again we have to call this function module. What you see, if you change something, field something values in the function module, then once again we have to call the function module in our main program. So here exceptions are coming. Okay, and here I am passing p underscore bb length.
Sir, hello.
Yes.
Sir, when each time we are changing the function module, we can edit now just table ETVB
We can edit.
VBAP.
We can edit.
Okay, okay.
We
Okay,
can
sir.
edit, but if you do any spelling mistake, then it will go to down. That's why I'm recalling that one.
Okay. Okay, fine, sir. Okay.
And here, VBAK WA underscore SO. Okay, the work area name is the WA underscore SO is there, and the tables tab. Internal table name is IT underscore VBAP. The internal table name is like this. And here exceptions are coming. So whenever you are using function module in real time, okay, we will use lot of function modules. Okay, so whenever you call the function module, at the time exceptions will be there. Okay, by default exceptions will be in commented. Okay, then you have to uncomment that one. Okay, whenever you see exceptions in comment level, then uncomment those all things. Okay, so here size abasi coming. If size abasi not equal to 0, means If the above line is executed, if the above program is executed successfully, then size sub RC value will be 0. Okay. If the above line is not executed successfully, then it will come to 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Okay. Some numbers will be there. See here, no data for 1. Okay. No data for 1. For others 2. For any other, I mean, in the exception tab, you can take any other thing also. Okay. So if you want to pass any particular input variable, okay, then I have to show some error. Okay, you should not take this one like that. So exceptions will come. These are the exceptions. Okay, exceptions will come in the exceptions tab here, in the exceptions button. Okay, now what I'm taking, if size of RC equal to 1. Okay, see here automatically 1 is coming here. Okay, for no data exception, automatically system is generating one number, that is 1. Okay, so here if size of RC equal to 1, then I have to send one message here, message data is not available. So I will discuss about messages. So in this concept only, I mean in the function module concept only, I will discuss about the function modules. I mean, as of now, I am completing this one. Now activate the program here. Okay, I am giving something number 1, 2, 3. Click on execute button. Okay, now I am clicking on. So if I click on F5 button, it will go inside of the function module. Okay, if I click on F6 button, it won't go inside the function module. Now I am not going inside of the function module. Okay, directly I am clicking on F6 button. Okay, you can see here size of bars equal to 1. Okay, size of bars equal to 1. If you double click on this ITBBAP, nothing. Okay, data is not coming here. Okay, data is not coming. So in the function module level, okay, in the function module level, I have given one exception. Okay, so in the source code, if the ETBBAP is initial, means if the data is not available in this internal table, okay, I'm raising one exception. Okay, raise exception name I am taking here. Exception is coming here, the no data. Okay, no data. So I am using this exception. Okay, on the same thing it is coming here, no data. The data is not available, that is why it is raising this one, no data is rising here. Okay, say subversive value is coming 1. Okay, what is the meaning of 1? No data is available, no data exception is coming here. Okay, and click on the F5 button. This is as usually. Okay, as usually message will come first of all. No data is available, message is coming. Okay, so this is the function module, I mean attributes tab, import tab, export, changing, tables, exceptions, and source code. Okay, and I will call it one more time. The function module I'm calling one more time. See here, importing button is there. Okay, importing work area VBAK is coming in a commented lines. Okay, commented lines means this is the optional one. Okay, optional one. How can you get to know this is the optional one or mandatory one? This like this. Okay. So in the exporting tab, so we are exporting something value here. Okay, we are exporting. We're exporting something value here. So by default, it will be optional only. Okay, by default, it will be optional only. This is not mandatory thing. Let's come to the import tab. Import tab here, something. If you call the function module, this is coming in the black letters. Means this is a mandatory thing. If you don't pass the value in this one, then it will throw error. Okay. So here, the import tab IBM score VBELN is there. Okay. And here also, I'm taking something data type here, and here optional is there. Okay, optional is there. If I select this one, Okay, if I select the checkbox, then this is the optional one, means not mandatory. Okay, this is not mandatory thing. Okay, if I unselect this checkbox, then what will happen? This is the mandatory thing. Okay, this is not optional. Okay, this input parameter you should pass to the function module, otherwise it will throw error. Okay, so here I am passing the optional. Let us see. Okay, just I am taking this one as the optional. Okay, now activate the function module. Okay, and go to the program once again and call the function module once again here. You see here the exporting tab IVBBL is coming. This is a mandatory thing. Previously, I did not check the checkbox. Okay, so it is a mandatory thing. So it is coming the black letter. Okay, we should pass the something value in this IVBBLN. Otherwise, it will throw error. Okay, let's come here. Okay, here exporting is there, same thing is there, and IVBBL is coming. This is the optional. Okay, the function module I am selecting this checkbox, optional checkbox. So it is coming the commented. Okay, so optional means you may or may not send the data. Okay, if you send the data, then it will pick the data. If you don't send the data, then it won't consider that one. Okay, so that is the option of optional here. Okay, it will come in the input parameter. Okay, import tab here. Okay, but for the export tab, that is always optional only. Okay, and the changing tab, you can see here option is there, means you can take it is a mandatory thing or optional, your wish. Coming to the tables tab, here optional is there. Okay, if you select this one, then tables may be importing or exporting, both are optional. Okay, and in exceptions also there is no one, but that is the by default the exceptions will be optional only, that is not mandatory thing. Okay, so this is the optional and mandatory thing here. Okay, and one more checkbox also is available. This is the pass value. Okay, here two concepts are there. Okay, two concepts are there: pass by value, pass by reference. Okay, so I will discuss it later. Okay, I will discuss it tomorrow. I will discuss about this one. Something value we have to pass. See, from main program to function module and function module to main program, how the values are flowing. Okay, value only flowing or something memory also flowing. So this type of concept is pass by value and pass by reference. Okay, tomorrow I will discuss about that one. Okay, and this is a single parameter I am passing, right? I am passing single parameter. Now my requirement is I have to pass the select options. Okay, I have to pass the select options. So for the function module, in the function module, I am passing the single variable. Okay, p underscore vbln, I am passing the single variable. Right now, my requirement is I have to pass the select options. Select options means it may contain multiple values also. Okay, here I will declare one select options. S underscore vbln for work area SOVBLN. Save it, check it, and activate it. Okay, now what I'm doing, go to the debugging, then how can you, you have to get to know about the structure. Okay, S underscore VBELN I am passing here. Okay, S underscore VBELN I am passing, but in the back end, in the debugging, how the values are coming, you have to get to know about that one. Okay, go to the debugging screen. Here I am giving something value 1, 2, 3 only. Okay, that is the P underscore VBELN, that is the parameter. Okay, now I am coming to the S underscore VBELN, means you can give the multiple values. Okay, here something button is there. Okay, click on the multiple selection here, and here I am passing 4969. 4969, that is the one value, and one more value is 4970. Okay, two values I am taking. Okay, two single values I am taking. Okay, and one more requirement here. Okay, Here select range. This is the select single values. Okay, single values. Here range also is there. Means from 1 to 100, from 1 to 1000. So like that, some range. Some range also is possible here. Select range here. Okay, the select range I am giving like, go to the program. Sorry, go to the table level. So 4969 and 4970. I have given the two single values. Okay, now I will give the one more value like 4974. Okay, 4974. 4974. That is a lower, lower value, and the higher value is 4977. Okay, 4977. This is the range here. Okay, in the first tab I am giving the single values. Okay, two single values I am giving, and in the select ranges I am taking 4974 to 4977. Okay, and here exclude single value is there. Okay, exclude single value means, so here I am fetching something data from 4974 to 4977. Okay, in between of these two, number. Okay, if you don't want to fetch any particular record, okay, just go to the table level. Okay, 4974, 4977, right? I don't want 4975. Okay, so here exclude single values there, right? 4975 I am passing 4975. Okay, what is the meaning of this one? Here 4974 to 49, for example, I'm fetching the data like, okay, I'm just example this one. So I'm passing the single value 1 and 2 also I'm passing. Okay, and after that one I want to fetch the data from 100 to 10, 110. Okay, 100 to 110 means how the values will come. It will take 100 and 101 and 102 and 103, like that up to 110. Okay, so this is the select range. Okay, select range. This is the select single variable, single value. Okay, now, so in between of 100 to 110, I don't want to take 102. Okay, I don't want to take 102. So at the time 102 will come in the exclude. Okay, exclude single value. Okay, 102. I'm getting the values from 100 to 110. Okay, 100 to 110 I'm getting the values, but in these values only I don't want 102 record, so I'm keeping it in exclude tab here. Okay, exclude single value. For example, in the same thing, so 100 to 110 I'm getting, right? So here 102 to 105. Okay, I don't want, means 100 will come and 101 will come and 106 will come, 107 up to 110. This is the exclude range. Okay, so I'm giving single value like 1 2. Okay, 1 2 3 4, like that I'm giving, means it will take all the values, 1 2 3 values it will take. Okay, and here I'm giving something ranges. Okay, 100 to 110. Okay, so then how it will come? It will take 100, 101, 102, like that it will take up to 110 records. Okay, but exclude is there. Okay, exclude. So in the exclude single value I am taking 102, means it will take 100 to 110. Okay, it will take 100 to 110 except 102. Okay, except 102, it will ignore the 102 value here, because I am passing the 102 in a exclude single value. Okay, and here exclude ranges also available, means here I am taking 100 to 110 values, but I don't want 102 to 105 records. Okay, 102 to 105 records I don't want, means 100, 101, 102 I don't want, and 103 also we don't want, 104, 105 also don't want, and remaining fields it will display. Okay, so that is the select options concept here. Okay, if you go to the debugging, just click on execute button and click on execute button, double click on the s_VBELN. Okay, so by default, so it is creating one work area and one internal table. If you declare the select options at that time only, it will declare one work area and one internal table name with header concept. Okay, if you double click on this s_VBELN, you can see here include is coming and EQ. Okay, you are passing single values, right? You are passing single values 4969 and 4970. Okay, so that is why it is coming the single values, and equal to is coming here. Okay, equal to, and this is the include, means we have to take it. Okay, we have to take it, and the value is 4960 and the value is 4970. Okay, these are the single values. And one more thing, I have given in the second tab like 4974 to 4977. This is the range here. Okay, this is the range 49742 4977. I have to fetch the data. Okay, for that one also include is coming. You have to take this one. Okay, you have to take the values from 49742 to 4977. Okay, and here between is coming. Okay, between, this is the equal to. For single value, equal to will come. Okay, for ranges, between will come. Okay, so from this value to this value. Okay, in between of these two values. Okay, in between of these two values, I have to fetch the data. Okay, and here one more thing, 4975 is there. Here 4974 to 4977 I am getting the data, but 4975 I don't want. Okay, so in between of these two numbers, 4975 also will come, but I don't want to take that one. That is why here I am taking exclude. Okay, exclude symbol is coming, exclude and equal to. Okay, so if this number will come, then I don't want to take this one, I have to exclude this one. Okay, sign, option, low, high. Okay, by default. Okay, whenever you declare the select options, by default it will create one work area and one internal table name with the same name by using with header line concept, and in that internal table it will contain 4 fields. Okay, sign, option, low, high. Okay, sign means include or exclude we have to take. Okay, include I and exclude E. Okay, and coming to the optional, then you can see here equal to and between. Okay, equal to and between. Equal to means this is the single value. Okay, this is the single value, and between means some ranges are coming here. Okay, some ranges. Let's come back. I am executing it once again on the function, the select s_VBELN. I am passing 4969. Okay, and 4975. Okay, I am fetching the data from 4969 to 4975, and I want to fetch some more extra fields information. Then we have to click on this button. Okay, and here 4977. Okay, first of all I am giving one range. After that one I am giving something single value. Click on execute button. Okay, you can see here something green color means, so inside that one, so 4969 to 4975 something range is there, and behind that one some more values are there. Click on F8 button, double click on s_VBELN. Okay, s_VBELN is coming here, and here include is coming. Okay, only include I have taken. So between is coming and equal to is coming. Okay, between means this is the range. Okay, between means this is the range, and equal to means this is the low. Mean equal to means single value, that value will come in the low only. Okay, so this is the structure of the select options. So whenever you declare the select options, by default it will create one internal table with 4 fields: sign, option, low, high. Okay, sign will contain include or exclude only, I or E. Okay, it will contain two things only, I or E, include or exclude. Okay, and option will contain also two characters only. Okay, between or equal to, BT or EQ. Okay, and lower and higher. Okay, it will depend on our data type. Okay, for example, I am taking the select options for BBELN. Okay, so that is a character 10. Okay, if I am taking the select options for material, then character 18 will come. Okay, if I am taking the select options for company code, then character 4 will come. Okay, that will depend on our data type. Okay, this low and high, the data type depend on our data type, the length will come here. Okay, but these two are fixed here, sign and option, these two are fixed here. Okay, this is the select options. And how can I use the select options in our function module? Tomorrow I will discuss about that one. Okay, and anyone have doubts up to here? Any doubts? Okay, no one have notes, so okay, fine. Okay, if you don't have any doubts, then we can drop off for today. Okay, tomorrow we will meet at 6:30 a.m. Please try to come at 6:30, a little bit early, because if you guys are coming a little bit lately, okay, 6:40, 6:50 like that they are coming. Okay, please try to come at 6:30 sharp, 6:30 a.m. Then bye. Jai Hind.